for everyone. Did you see that? Going and hugging your enemy while you're stealing their stuff.
You know, the really funny thing is after that whole episode, they got it back there and they're not even sure whether it is the right propeller.
Not that edge so much as the...
Expert Justin doesn't like the look of their new prop. The blades are both too flat and too narrow to power his design.
Right. The airplane foil of it.
So once again, June sent in to trade with the enemy.
I'm going to borrow this one as a comparison, and I promise you I will bring one back.
Okay, let me see.
You've got about the same surface area here with width that you do the length, but this has a nicer pitch to it. Yes, definitely.
Right. Let's go with the white one. If it's not going to work, it might flail. It's not white.
Justin's still not happy, but this late in the game, they'll just have to settle for what they can get, even though they risk not having enough prop power for the race. 3 hours left, kiddies! 3 hours!
We got to heat this thing up, and then just sit there and line this baby up.
And just spin it and watch it wobble.
The heat is on, and Dr. Bill has the mammoth task of making a perfectly straight and very long drive shaft from old tubes.
Okay, someone may need to push at the other end of that thing. More. It's not too bad.
No, it's not.
Good.
So it's a delta 4 inches. So we're going to have a delta of 4 inches here.
The medics have to work out the correct angle for the drive shaft and then cut through all the internal walls of their welded barrels. They seem happy with their calculations, but the judge has worries about their design.
I don't know if that thing's going to float, for number one.
Really?
Yeah, I think they may have a little problem with the weight distribution, too. But I'll tell you, I'm very intrigued with the design.
So you're a little nervous about that. Now, how about Art Attacks? Do you feel any better about their design?
Art Attacks, I think, is right on schedule. They have a 2-cycle engine that'll rev up to probably 7,000 or 8,000 RPMs. They finally settled on a prop.
Who do you put your money on?
I put my money on Art Attacks.
With the clock ticking, the Art Attacks rush to put their drive shaft in place. Their job will be a little easier than the medics because their shaft is only 4 feet long. But there's another problem.
I'm thinking maybe what we should do is drill the hole, slide the shaft through, and just clear what we need away from the hole.
Our teams will need to run the rotating drive shaft through their otherwise watertight hull, but they risk sinking unless they can reseal the hole. The solution will be to make or find a stuffing box, a small watertight container inside which the drive shaft can rotate without water leaking into the boat. So, the point of no return.
There she goes, boys. She's a boat with a hole. In the hole. On the hole. All right, it's time to stuff the box.
Justin's doing it the old-fashioned way, stuffing the box with rope and grease to make it watertight. I hope that is actually going to keep the water out.
Looking really good. It looks like we've got all the components we need for the essentials.
Out in the yard, the metal medic scavengers have found an old submersible. She's not seaworthy, but she does have an intact, purpose-built, slimline stuffing box, so they don't have to mess around with dirty bits of greasy rope.
There it is. Triumph!
Looks like that should keep the water out nicely.
So why exactly are you measuring that? Is that because you're going to be cutting that down?
That's where we're going to be cutting that down.
Right, okay.
And that stuffing box, turns out we're having to work around it because it's a fixed size.
Right, and that's just this bit here?
That's it. And right inside there's a wax packing.
Right. So that doesn't look like much, but actually that could be the key
It's extremely critical.
keeping your water away.
That's right.
Now for the moment of truth.
Okay, we got to jiggle and wiggle to get it in.
I know.
Can the medics line up their tricky drive shaft to their engine?
We're going to twist and push.
Twist and push.
This screwdriver and pull the hull down around it.
Drop.
There it is.
Okay, it's starting. See, now about 2.
That's good. Set it in, folks. Weld it up.
The next thing on the list for the Art Attacks is the steering.
Thanks, little Jimmy.
Beetle is getting really creative with old bicycle parts. He's cutting and welding the frames and wheels to make an improvised, pulley-driven steering mechanism. Frank, are we going to get ourselves a race tomorrow?
I don't know. It's going to be close. I think the Art Attack, they're working on the steering right now.
Right.
I got a little secret to tell you. I think the way they're going to set it up is they're going to turn to the right and the boat's going to turn to the left.
If you turn it this way, then the rope turns this way, and then the wheels turn this way, and then the rudders turn this way. So if you turn to the left,
So you'd be going the wrong direction, right?
you got to turn opposite.
Yeah, I think so.
Correct. Talk to me about Metal Medic's setup. What do you think's going on?
Well, they finally got the engine in place. I think they're working on welding the motor mounts to the barrels.
Right. Now that looks a little, as we say back on the farm, cattywampus. Is it going to be really tippy?
It looks tippy to me. You know, it could be one of these, I don't know, these old-time movies where they show somebody trying to do a flying contraption or something, and it'll roll over or whatever. I'm just wondering if that's what's going to happen.
Okay, friends, you now have my permission to go, ah! Because you have 1 hour left. 1 hour to build them, kids. Make them look like a boat. Come on!
As night falls over the junkyard, the rush is on, and the Art Attacks are really moving.
It's a whole different ball game with the Metal Medics. They've only got enough stuff for one stabilizing pontoon.
Okay, we're short of time.
Let's cut it to one pontoon out there.
It means adapting their original design to something less like a trimaran and more like a Polynesian fishing vessel.
Okay, I'm going to tape it in first. Ready to weld over here?
Yep. Okay, is that as high as it'll go?
This new design may give them problems with stability during the big race. All right, now I'm seeing some grease. I know you guys are busy, so I'll make this fast. But I thought I was going to see 2 outriggers. Are you only doing one?
Most of the Polynesian ones have one.
So this is the Polynesian design. So you figure that the weight of this will hold it down, and then
The buoyancy will
keep it up.
Smart Alex.
I'm not.
Who thought of that? Whose idea was that to
This
do
is
one?
our expert.
Oh, really?
This is our expert. He ought to know because he's an expert.
It's brilliant. You've got your propeller out?
It's beautiful, man. That propeller is a work of art.
Not going to leak?
No, it's fine.
On the other side of the wall, Art Attacker Flatmo is doing what he does best.
I'm so impressed at your confidence
Gotta do
that
something.
you even have time for the artwork.
Well, you know what? It's worth it. I know these guys got it under control. Ken and June and Justin, man,
They're rigging one of the most outlandish steering systems the world has ever seen.
they've got it. It's a Vitalman special is what that is.
Guys, you've got about 30 minutes left.
Baler wire?
Totally confident.
It may be cool and tranquil with the Art Attacks, but the Metal Medics are frantically welding in 3 extra barrels to give their weighty design more buoyancy.
Okay, crap seat.
Now Alex mounts the fuel tank and battery, and they're almost there.
Boy, perfect fit on the fuel line, guys.
Tell me what the race is going to be like. All of a sudden, we shout go, and who gets out of the gate first?
This boat has a bigger propeller, so I have a feeling this boat probably will take off first.
That first turn, what's going to happen at the turn?
Well, Art Attack, they got to get this engine planing off.
Okay.
They have a gearbox. They have no excuses. If they can't plane it off in one gear, they can use another gear.
So you got little Jimmy's milk money. Frail little Jimmy needs his vitamin D milk. Where do you take the milk money? What team do you put it on?
Well, it's whether I want to buy a quart or a gallon. If I want to buy a gallon, I'm going with Art Attack.
A few final adjustments, and it's the moment they've all been waiting for.
Good. Just run with the prop on. Give me some rudder.
Now there's only one thing left to do. Finish the paint job.
Jackson Pollock, eat your heart out, dude.
You're doing the most important part, Dwayne.
For you, man. Just for you, bro. I love you, man. 10 minutes. 10, kids. Go get them.
The medics, however, are still struggling. Before the clock runs out, they have to make sure that big ol' engine runs.
Yeah! All right. That's all I wanted to hear, man. All right. Okay.
What do you think about, like, throwing everybody's initials on there or something?
How about our names?
Yeah,
Well, if we got time to
teams, put down your tools. You got it. You are now dirtier, greasier, and yes, stinkier than any human being has a right to be. Go home early. Of all things proper, take a shower. Tomorrow we race. Let's hear it. Go!
Will Hot Hazel, the Art Attack's motorcycle-powered, back-to-front cable-steered, upside-down van roof be speedy? Or will it turn out to be all art and no attack?
Will the Metal Medic's long, unbalanced metal log, powered by a smoky old diesel engine, cut through the water to victory? Or will the medics cause an emergency of their own? Join us after the break.
Teams both had 10 hours to build their version of a powerboat. Man, we got two different versions. And as you can see today behind me, it's Junkian's Island, where each team will have their castaways, and they both have to race over to the island and see who gets back first. Meantime, I just thought I'd do a little fishing. Look at that! Pre-gutted.
As usual, we've allowed each team an hour for final preparations of their vehicles. First up for the Metal Medics, it's last-minute luxury seating.
We're going to be riding in some style today.
It's great.
I love duct tape. My friend. Duct tape's your friend.
The Art Attacks have realized their back-to-front steering blunder, and they've made a simple adjustment so their boat will now steer the direction they'd like it to.
Driver butt is nice and clear, and our steering will now go the right way.
Okay.
Since we've crossed our wires, turning left will be left, turning right will be right, and the instructions we wrote can be eliminated. Yes.
Now for both teams, the last-minute essentials to get those engines rolling.
That should get us there and back again. I hope so.
So, Art Attacks, are we ready for action?
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
The clock is ticking, I tell you.
It's working. Fantastic.
Clock is actually ticking.
So you're in the driving seat.
Yes, I am. I have the most motor experience, so if something goes awry, it's up to me to fix it.
Right. How much do you think this is going to be like driving a real motorbike?
None at all.
A real rainy day.
You don't have to lean with this one. That's what's kind of nice.
So, do we reckon she's seaworthy?
We are very confident.
Are we? Excellent. So who's going to be on the old
Our
Captain.
Right here.
Dr. Bill.
Captain,
Captain Bill.
So you're going to shoot out of here, and then
Right.
how's the actual? Because that's quite a delicate manoeuvre, isn't it? Stopping directly where you want to on the island. Is that going to be easy to do? Do you think?
Well,
It's gonna be tough.
It's going to be tricky.
Reverse, and we don't have neutral.
And have you ever driven anything like this before?
I don't think
I don't know there's many people that have ever driven anything like this.
This is the first of its kind.
Do you think we're going to see this taking off in a big way?
It's a moon rocket to the island, you know?
See you on the other
ready.
side.
All right.
We're ready. Let's
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
So team morale is high.
Yeah!
It's time to get racing. The metal log is so heavy, it needs a little bit of help to get it in the water. With both teams successfully floating into position, it's over to Kathy to explain the course.
The teams will start from their two separate pontoons on the shore side. Then the first leg is out to the island.
It's a short voyage to Junkian's Island to pick up castaway team member number 1. Then it's a long, fast straight, a tight turn, and back to shore where they drop off the first rescued castaway. The skipper then heads back out to Junkian's Island to pick up team member number 2.
You get the picture. 3 times round, first complete team back on dry land will be through to the semi-finals.
Skippers, are you ready?
Yeah, for real.
Castaways, are you ready?
Yeah! Save us!
Then, go!
Metal Medic took the lead.
And you know what? Hot Hazel is slow.
Oh my God, it's so fast!
The Metal Yellow log is the first to reach Junkian's Island.
Right up next to you.
And it's a successful pickup for Castaway Larry.
They made a torpedo!
Faster, faster. Keep coming, Ken. Just hop in. Ready? Hop in.
Attack!
Hop in. Now. Hit it, Ken.
Turn it! And check that out. The log is steaming down the first straight, increasing its lead.
Now let's see how they can turn. Let's see how Metal Medics can navigate this corner.
Oh,
no!
They went over.
We hit someone over.
Oh my goodness!
Drivers out.
They're gonna get back
Passengers
in.
out.
They're both
Flipping
okay.
over.
They're both okay.
Oh boy, we're not going to hear the end of this one.
It went very fast, but not for very long.
Okay, Art Attack. I don't think Art Attack knows that.
All they have to do is finish, but they're taking on a lot of water. That stuffing box can't have been stuffed right.
Give me a little closer, a little closer. They climb in front, remember. Whatever you do, don't run me over. Climb in front and bail like mad!
The medics can hardly believe what's happened.
That's showbiz.
Do you know, for the first short life of that machine, it was one of the most beautiful things.
It was a beautiful thing. It was really slicing through the water.
Do you think they were going too fast and that's why it
I don't know,
toppled?
you know, it seems to me they may have been overcompensating going around the corner. They may have
Right.
shifted their weight way to the inside to make the turn
Yeah.
and cause it to flip in.
Yeah. Oh,
They-
look at it. It looks so sad. there.
But you'll
Little
notice
rudder sticking up in the air.
it's still floating.
Yes! Small victory.
Just pull that sucker in here so I can get on it.
Go on the front.
All right, time to pick up the next castaway. Now, the Art Attacks know that victory is within reach, but they'll have to take it easy to complete the course in one piece. June is bailing like a woman possessed.
It is really going down, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm nervous. Just one
You're the
little
last castaway. No wonder you're nervous. Will you make it back?
I hope so.
It's only way steep, June. You'll be fine. Go for it, June. Hop out. Hop out. Push away.
Go.
Push away.
Go, 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 go.
Castaway number 2 is safely back to shore, so it's off on the final lap for Hot Hazel. Now let's have our impartial judge's opinion on that fantastic barrel roll.
The minute they took that corner, I told them they needed that extra outrigger.
You wanted
They
the extra
didn't
outrigger.
believe me. What can I tell you?
Ready, flat low! Soon you'll see your family and friends again.
Yes.
Okay, Ken.
Okay, we're going in.
Go.
Good job. Just take it slow. Take it nice and slow. We got it. They flipped, you know.
I know, I saw.
Hey, it's me.
Good. Cut your engine, coast in. All is well.
The Art Attacks boat never went fast, and it took on a lot of water, but it doesn't matter because they still have a victory in sight, winning themselves a place in the semifinals of the Junkyard Wars.
There. Come on, teammates. Woo! Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, da.
Do it.
Hold it away from the flag. Hold it away from the flag.
Well, that was a stupendous victory by the Art Attacks, and sadly, Metal Medics, the end of the road. But join us after the break to find out what happened.
Your business depends on inventory that arrives right on time. Too early, it costs you money. Too late, it costs you customers. You can use the internet to make sure your inventory...
Welcome back, Junkyard Doggies. Well, it looks like we've got a winner in our powerboat race, the Art Attacks. And just to show that they're good sports, they're actually going to rescue the other teams.
Flatbow and Beetle to the rescue.
So the Art Attack's floating upside-down van roof powers over to the Metal Medic's shipwrecked barrel boat, which took a turn for the worse at the very first corner.
Congratulations, you guys.
Oh, man.
Well, at least they're not leaving him out there.
Yeah, that's nice. They could, couldn't they, as mean punishment.
But will anybody ever rescue us?
You gotta go get those guys, too.
Let's go get your guys.
We can carry them all.
Are we all gonna ride
We're
back?
going to really think it now.
Good.
We're going to rescue you guys.
You're just showing off now.
Oh.
Okay, you got to get people on this side. Do not stand in the red part. Now it's really not moving.
So with all the castaways safely ashore, it's time for the celebrations to begin.
I bequeath the bottle to the winners, to Flatmo right here. The winners, Art Attack!
What does Bowser do?
Yeah, wait a minute. Now, in retrospect, would you have liked to have the two...
Oh, absolutely. Well, we
is that
looked
what
for
did
it.
it?
We looked for it.
Yeah.
We never found that second pontoon.
Right. At first, I was thinking we're getting our butts kicked. You know, they are going to just zoom fast.
On the second run
Yeah,
out,
they were winning.
we hit the island out there, and it bent one of the rudders, and it steered much better after that.
I thought it was going to be over in a flash.
Oh, well, it was.
Oh, that'll be in slow motion. When boats go bad.
Yeah, wait.
What on it, me? All right, well, that's it for Junkyard Wars this time, isn't it, though? Thanks for tuning in to Powerboats. Art Attacks is going on to the semifinals, and we'll see you next time on Junkyard Wars.
In the first of our semifinals, meet the Art Attacks and the Young Guns as they battle to build a deep-sea diving machine that will find sunken treasure in shark-infested waters.